Flosstube, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm the Lancashire Stitcher. Today is Thursday, the 16th of December 2021, and this is Flosstube number 34. If you're new here, welcome. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch, but I do include other crafts sometimes. Today I'm going to be showing some knitting and crochet as well. And if you're returning, welcome back. It's lovely to be finally sitting with you all again. So, oh dear, I must apologise for the lateness of this video. I had some dental treatment last week. It should have been completed last week, but certain things happened that delayed it until part of this week, and I wasn't in any fit state to film a video on the weekend. So the dental treatment is now finished. It finished on Monday. I had a couple of teeth out, and yeah, I'm okay. I'm struggling to eat anything other than soft foods at the moment, but it'll get better. It is what it is. I have a syndrome that affects my mouth and my teeth, so these things are just never ending, and it doesn't help that I'm a nervous patient at the dentist. So yeah, but yeah, it's over with for now, so we'll just see how it goes. So I've got a lot to show you today. I've got my whips, finishes, I've got all my plans for 2022. I've got some knitting and crochet to show you, so I'm probably going to film this in sections and then put it all together, otherwise it'll be a massive video that will take forever to upload. So yeah, I shall probably do it in bits. So let's get started with some whips and finishes. So I had one finish, which was my travel stitching that I've been telling you about in the last few videos, and I made it for an exchange. It's one of the Blackbird stockings. I'll put a picture up of it. It's from this booklet, Blackbird Stockings for Merry December, and I did this one on the front cover. And I made it into a little stocking and sent it off for my partner, who's now got it, so I can share it. Right, let's get on with my whips. I've got two massive piles here. They're all to do with my plans mostly, but yeah, I'll start with my whips. So first one is Temperature Typography by Stitchin Mommy. Oh, I have a ring thing now. My husband bought me a ring thing with a light, so I don't know how it's affecting the light, but we'll see how it goes through this video. So yeah, Temperature Typography by Stitchin Mommy. Stitch on this basically every day. I've got my board behind me. So right, we're in December, so it's almost finished, and there we go. So as you can see, we've had quite a cold start to December, and then we're back on the greens. It's been quite mild this last week. I think the highest we've had is 14 degrees Celsius, and then it's been about 11, I think. So yeah, it is supposed to get cold again next week, so we'll see how it goes. This is up to date. I stitched on it earlier today, so it is up to date as far as yesterday's temperature is concerned. So yeah, I'm hoping to stitch 2021 at the bottom, just so in future years I'll know when this is from, and I'll show you later what I'm going to be doing next year. That's that one. My next one is my Mill Hill Monday piece, which is Evergreen Snowman, a Jim Shore Mill Hill kit, and I love this. I've ordered some more of these snowmen, and that is what I've got done so far. So I've been filling in his body. From his waistcoat up is finished. It's just this bottom bit now that needs filling in, and then there's beads in it and around it. But yeah, I've finished off his arms. There's beads around his arms, and then I've done this bit at the bottom. There are a lot of beads in this, and there are a lot of tiny beads that need a full cross through them, so it takes time to do that. But yeah, I do love that snowman though. He's so cute. there we go, that's that one. And oh no, I know, and he's my Lady of the Flag, and I'm thinking, where is she? And I've put her on the floor because she's in her bigger Q-snap now. So, Lady of the Flag by Mirabilia, and there she is. So I've been working on the body bit now. Her head's done, her hair's done, and then I've started doing the body bit, and I'm gonna get on with her arm that goes up there. This is 32 count Hurricane Murano Lagana by Pole Stitches. So yeah, that's my Lady of the Flag. I stitch on her on a Sunday. There we go. Put you back down there. And then my next one is Royal Holiday by Mirabilia. And that's what I've got done. I've started stitching on the face yesterday. I've done some more on the fur bit here, and then I could see how I could start on her face. So as many of you know, I like getting the face done so it feels like you're actually stitching a person. So yeah, we're on her face. This is 32 count Dusky Rose Murano Lagana by Pole Stitches. So yeah, I stitched on this on a Wednesday, and I'm stitching along with Amy, the Globetrotting Stitcher, Sarah the Stitch Addict, no, not the Stitch Addict, she's just Stitch Addict on Instagram, and also Nancy Duquette on Instagram. So yeah, it's a hashtag USNZ Royal Holiday Sal. There we go. I'll put all the hashtags in the description box below in case anybody's interested in joining. My next one is Aphrodite Mermaid by Mirabilia. I stitch on this as part of Mirror November 2021. It's a Facebook group, and that's what I've got done. As you can see, I've been stitching on her body, so I'm getting all the pink done in her body. This is 32 count Before the Storm linen by Sparklies. So yeah, I do like the colours in this. And there we go. And then I've got my new start, which is another Mirabilia, and it's Snow Days. Started stitching this on the 8th of December for Tina's birthday. Tina's a friend of mine, who I go to the Nimble Thimble with quite a lot. And she was having a new start for her birthday and asked us if we wanted to join in. You could stitch on anything you liked. So I picked Snow Days, and I got Stephen from Crafty Stitchers to stitch along with me. He's started it, and also Gina on Instagram. She is Gina Stitches 21. I'll put links to everyone down below. She asked if she could join in, so yeah, we're now doing a proper stitch along for Snow Days, the three of us. We've got a hashtag which is Mirror Snow Days Sal. So if anybody's got this chart and would like to join in, feel free. Just put the hashtag on your pictures on Instagram, and we can see your progress. I've started in the middle, the other two have started on the outside, but I'd started on the Snowman, and I thought I had a full skein of B5 200, and I didn't. I couldn't find it anywhere, so I did the green on the wreath around his neck, and a scarf, or whatever you want to call it, and then I've ordered some more B5 200. I forgot it now, so I can get on with it. I'm going to stitch on this again later. This is 28 count Hurricane Murano Lagana by Pole Stitches. So yeah, there we go. And then I've got some Letters of the Month pieces that I've stitched on. This is Country Cottage Needleworks Vintage Christmas. This was one of my November pieces. I was stitching on it on when I did my last video, and I've done it now. I managed to do it before the end of November, and that is my progress. This is a piece of Merino linen, even weave, from Zweigart. I just picked it up at Hobbycraft. Pardon me, dear me. Right, so that's my progress. I like the colours. I'm just using DMC equivalents for this. I think it was Classic Colourworks that it suggested, but I just thought, no, I'm just going to do it in DMC. So yeah, that's that one. And then this one is Winter Wingding by Ribbon Designs. This is one of my December pieces. So yeah, I do like the little pictures in this. And this is what I've got done on this. And as you might be able to see, this is opalescent fabric. I'd seen this, the reason I got this chart was I'd seen it stitched on opalescent fabric, and I just thought that's so cute. And this fabric is 28 count Mountain Dewdrop Opalescent Lugana by Pole Stitches, and that's what I've got done so far. I'm going to do the lines as I go along rather than wait till the end and then have to do the whole thing. I'm using the called for threads, I think the Gentle Arts, I'm not sure, apart from the blue for the lines, because I thought I'm not using hand dyed for lines, and then the red, I didn't have the red that it called for, so I've just used the equivalent DMC for that, because there isn't a great lot of red in it, and I thought I'm not buying that specific thread because I've not heard of it before, so I just thought I'll use the DMC for that. Okay, I do like this fabric, is so nice, being opalescent. There we go. And then my other letters of the month for December is Yonder by Hello from Liz Matthews. So I've stitched on this and I'm loving this design. I'll get my board for this one. There we go. That is my progress. So I've done one of the houses on the house row, and then I've done the line of flowers. It just looks so much nicer than on the picture on the front. This fabric is, I've written it down, 32 count dirty Belfast linen. I'm not sure where I got it from, it was in my stash. So yeah, I do like that design. I'm going to be stitching on Winter Wingding and Yonder next year, which I'll talk about when I talk about my plans. Oh no, not yet. Right, so they're all my whips. Yeah, they're all my whips. So yeah, they're what I've stitched on in the past few weeks. So I'm happy with what I've got stitched this time. I know it's nearly 3 weeks since I filmed, but yeah, I am happy with what I've got done. So plans for 2022. No, in fact, I'll do the giveaway winner first. Otherwise, it's going to be way down the line and I'll forget. So the giveaway winner. The giveaway from my last video was this. It's The Cat's House by Kit and Bixby. And you had to say the word cat. And the winner is Diane Ball, B-A-U-L-E. So congratulations, Diane. If you email me, my email address is in the description box below, or message me on Instagram, I'll get it in the post to you as soon as I can. I'm not doing a giveaway this time. We're a bit near Christmas and I've had to organise all this stuff, and I just thought we'll leave the giveaways till after Christmas. My next video, just thinking about that, it would have been due on Christmas Day or Boxing Day, and no, I'm not filming those days. Christmas Day definitely not. Boxing Day I'm supposed to be on a walk, so I won't have time to do it then. So I'm planning on filming sometime in between Christmas and New Year, so it'll be sometime during that week. So I'm not sure what day. It just depends on what happens that week. The way things are going, we're not going to be allowed to go anywhere, so you know, I'll have plenty of time. So yeah, we'll see how it goes in between Christmas and New Year, what day I film on. Right, so plans for 2022. So I'm going to carry on with Lady of the Flag, Royal Holiday, Aphrodite. Snow days will get stitched on as and when. I'm not picking a day for that just yet. I'm just going to see how things go once we get Christmas out of the way. I'm going to be doing a bit of a Mill Hill Monday. So Snowman, my Evergreen Snowman. I don't think I'll get it finished next Monday, so it won't be done for Christmas unless I spend a lot of time next Monday doing it, but I don't know what I'm going to get done next week. And I've forgotten to bring the chart up with me, so I'll put a picture up. Instead of doing temperature typography next year, I've picked the new temperature butterflies by Stitchin Mommy. I printed it out yesterday and then I've left it downstairs. So yeah, I'm doing that instead of that, but I'm also going to use the cold temperature range. In this year for temperature typography, I use the varied. Stitchin Mommy puts in hot temperatures, varied temperatures, cold temperatures, and then there's an extreme temperatures. And I went with the varied one this year, but then I've not got any reds on there. I think there's one day with a nice orange on it, and then that's it. So what I thought I'd do next year for the butterflies is go for the cold temperatures, because like I'm in the north of England, so it is colder than some places, but it's not freezing. But yeah, so I'm going to go for the colder temperature one and see how that goes. I just thought I'll get fed up of stitching temperature typography again. If I do that one, I'll just get fed up because I've already done it, or I will have already done it by the end of the year. I thought I'll be bored and won't want to do it again, so I needed something else. So, and I've liked the butterfly one since she announced it on her video, so yeah, I've bought it and printed it out, and so I'm going to do that one. I'm also going to do letters of the month again, which I'll go through in a minute. I've got all the things I'm going to work on in that. And I'm also having a go with WIPGO, which that's a separate pile over there. So I'm going to show you my letters of the month, and everything in letters of the month and WIPGO are whips. There's no new starts in there at all. I'm not doing any New Year New Start because I've done that the past 2 years, and basically they've been stitched on for New Year, and then that's been it basically. So I'm not doing that this year. I keep thinking about it and I think, no, just don't. Just, you know, let's get rid of some whips before we start doing others. And as I said in my last video, I am not doing no new starts in 2022, which I know a lot of people are going to do, but I know for a fact that I won't stick to that, because I'll see something I like and think, oh yeah, I want to do that, and start it. So no, I'm not doing that. I just know I'm not doing New Year New Start. That's not happening next year. So I hope you've got a drink, by the way, because this is going to be a long video. I've just noticed how far gone we've gone already. So let's get started with letters of the month. So next year, the letters of the month is going to go backwards. So starting in Z in January and finishing with A in December, where this year it's been A to Z. So there's 26 letters in the alphabet. There's 12 months. You do 2 a month, so you miss out 2 letters. So you'll see that I've missed out Z and V this year. So I'm going to show you my letters of the month. So for Y, I'm going to stitch on a Knitter's Sampler by October House Fibre Arts. I've put this on Y because there is yarn in that picture, as in a lot of yarn. Okay, so there's the word yarn and also pictures of yarn. So that's my Y, and this is what I've got done so far. Okay, I've not listed the fabrics for all these, so I'm not going to tell you what the fabrics are unless I remember what they are. I'll say it when I actually stitch on the piece next year. Okay, so yeah, so this is a knitter's sampler as it is at the moment. Right, X. You might remember this one if you've been watching me for a while. This is Xbox Controller by the Needle and Floss. I started this last year, intending to do it for my husband because I made him the PlayStation controller for his Christmas present last year, and I started doing this one, and yeah, it's not been touched for a while. So, and this is going to get finished. I've put a goal of a finish for this one, so I need my board for this because it's a really thin fabric. You can see that, there we go, that's how much I got done on it. So yeah, that's that one. So I'm hoping to get a finish for that one. There we go. And then W is going to be World Peace Angel by Lavender and Lace. I don't know why I was saying little then, as though Little House Needleworks. I don't know. Lavender and Lace. This was started earlier this year, and again, it's not been stitched on for a while. And that's what I've got done so far. So that's around there. There we go. And then U is going to be Under the Sea by Lakeside Needlecraft, designed by Doreen Jones. Yep. I stitched on this not so long ago for Letters of the Month, and that's what I've got done so far. This fabric is Under the Sea fabric by Lakeside Needlecrafts. It's the code for fabric, so I know that one. The goal I've put for that one is at least one creature completed. So if it's something like a seahorse, I do one seahorse. If it's like a little fish, I do more than one little fish. So yeah, that's that one. And then T is Tudor Bee by the Blue Flower. I did start stitching this as part of SAL, but yeah, I did it for a couple of days and then stopped. And that is what I've got done so far. So yeah, if I don't tell you what the goal is, it's just, I'm just going to stitch on it for 6 hours. Pardon me. And then S is going to be Stargazer by Mirabilia. I've been wanting to stitch on this for a while, just never got her out. And I'm not stitching that colourway, I'm doing a different colourway by Nicole, I think it is. I'll try and put a link down below to the colourway. But that's what I've got done so far. Yep, that's that one. And then, where are we up to? R. R is going to be Warmth in Palms Robin by RTO. It's a little cute design, this. And then that is what I've got done so far. I stitched on this at the retreat, did a little bit. And that's got a finish goal on it, so I'm hoping to get it finished. Once the bird's done, you only need to backstitch the hand, so hopefully it won't take too long to finish it. And then Q is going to be Queen Sarah by Bella Filipina. This was my Q for last year, for this year. So I stitched on her for 6 hours, and then she's not been touched since. So I'm going to do another 6 hours on her. And big piece of fabric this, and that's what I got done so far. There we go. And then P is another one that I started this year. It is Princess Eliana by Mirabilia. And that is what I've got done so far. I think this fabric's Abyss by Paul Stitches. Yeah, and the same for Princess Elliot. No, same for Queen Sarah. And then O is going to be Three Little Maids by Heritage. They're owls, so that's it. O for owls. and this has got a finish goal on it because this one has been in my WIP box for quite some time, so it needs finishing. And that is what I've got done, so I only need to do the third owl and then it's finished. So there we go. They're all creased, these. I've just got to make the bags and just stuck them here, so yeah. They're not perfect. So N is going to be Heirloom Nativity Sampler by the Victoria Sampler. I started this at the retreat, the Mirabilia retreat that I went on. And I have to be careful because all the threads, I've not sorted all the threads out yet. They're all still, you know, they're still in here, like, yeah. So I need to sort them out. And then that is what I've got done so far. I think this is Smoky Pearl. Can't remember. But yeah, that's what I got done on that. And then M is going to be Mermaid Fractor by Plum Street Samplers. And my goal is to at least finish the second Mermaid, because this is what I've got done so far. So I need to do the second Mermaid at least. And then L is going to be Let There Be Peace by Imaginating. And this is what I've got done on that. This is a piece of 14 count sparkly Ada. So that's what I've got done on there. And then K is going to be Seaside Kingdom by Mirabilia. Stitching this on a piece of 32 count Kindness by Sparklies. And that's what I've got done so far. Do you like this design? It's just one of those, I do a bit and then it goes in the box for a while and then it comes out again. J is going to be My Christmas List by Silver Creek Samplers, because there's a jumper on there, or a sweater if you call it a sweater. I call it a jumper. So where's the jumper? There. There's the jumper there. So yeah. And that is what I've got done so far. Now I've put a goal of finish at least one line of text and pictures, but as you can see I've got a space there, so I'll probably do fill in that and then maybe do a line as well. We'll see how things go in August when I actually stitch on this. Yeah, so that one. And then I is going to be I Am a Stitcher by Cherrywood Design Studio. And that is what I've got done on that. So probably get onto another page of that one. So that's that. And then H, I'm going to have to put a picture up of this one because I don't have a picture, is Hummingbird Coaster by MCG Textiles. And I've put this as a finish goal. So hopefully get that finished. This has been a WIP for a very long time. And then G is going to be Girls Night Out by Just Another Button Company. And my goal is to do at least one witch and the bike that they sat on. So that is what I've got done. So maybe get this witch finished and the bike that they're on. Yep. Some nice sparkly fabric, thread in there, that blue there. And then F is going to be Firefly Fairies by Lavender and Lace. Another one I like stitching on. And that is what I've got done so far. And I know this is Marbled Lilac. by Pulse Stitches. I'm not sure. I think it's 32 count, but I'm not sure what type of fabric. It's even weave. So yeah. And then E is going to be Enchanted Alphabet by Lavender and Lace. I thought it was. There you go. And that is what I've got done so far. As you can see, I'm stitching the girl with a blue dress and a white pinny. And I know this fabric is Cotton Clouds by Crafty Kitten, I think. Yep. D is going to be Dream in the Art to Heart range by Just Another Button Company. And then that is what I've got stitched on there. It's a lovely design. Yep. And then C, and this isn't a brilliant picture, I need to print this out again, is going to be Cheshire Cat by Brooks Books Publishing. And this looks like Hurricane fabric. It probably is. It looks like Hurricane by Pulse Stitches. That's what I've got done on that. And then B is, oh yeah, there's beads in this, is going to be Black Magic by Just Nan. And I've got a goal of this to finish the middle section where the words are and the little bits of decoration in the middle. That's the goal I've set for myself. The words are all over one in the middle. So all I've got done so far. This also looks like, no, it can't be, it's not a Pulse Stitches fabric. I'm not sure what this is. I think I got this from America actually, because I got the chart from America. That's all I've got done on this. And I think I stitched that when I got home from America, when I brought the chart, and then it's been in my box since. So yeah. And then A is going to be Amaryllis by Lynart. This was my A this year, so it got stitched on back in January, and I think I've stitched on it since as part of the acrostic challenges I used to do. And then, so all I've done is that, and this is 14 count Ada that came in the kit. Yeah. So that is my letters of the month. I'll be back in a moment with my WIPGO. Okay, so I'm back. WIPGO. Those people who don't know, WIPGO is basically a board like this. It's I printed it out tiny to show you, and you pick 24 WIPs. You have a centre square there that it's up to you what you put in it. I've put New Start in it. I'm letting myself have a new start. That's number 13. And then every month 2 numbers are drawn, apart from January when they draw 3 numbers. And basically you set yourself a goal for each of those things. Some people set year goals, but I've just set monthly goals like I do for the letters of the month pieces. And then so when each number's drawn, you stitch on that item during the month and complete your goal or as much as you can. So yeah, I thought I'll give it a go because it'll give me something to focus on like letters of the month does. And it will hopefully stop me starting too many new starts, but we'll see. So let's have a go. So number 1 on my WIPGO board is going to be Olivia Ochre Leaf by Silver Creek Samplers. This was one of my letters of the month pieces last year. This year, still in December. It's not last year yet. And that is what I got done back in the letters of the month. This is a piece of opalescent fabric. I think it was in a grab bag from Pulse Stitches. So then number 2 is going to be Oh Glory Angel by La Di Da. I do like stitching on this. Hopefully get this finished. It is down as a finish. Oh, Olivia Ockerleaf, my goal for that is to get all the words done on it. So we'll see how that goes. This one, it's to get it finished because it's not too far off a finish. Won't take much to get it finished. There we go. And number 3 is going to be, and I'll have to put a picture up of this one because I don't have a picture. It's going to be Song of Christmas by Lavender and Lace, and that's how much I've got done. This is one of my older whips. Gets pulled out now and again and a little bit done on it, and then it goes back in the box. So that's just going to get 6 hours done on it. And then number 4 is Snow Days. I've put it on my WIPGO board so I can spend a good time on it when it's pulled. So I showed you that earlier on. Number 5 is going to be Meow Block Party by Hands On Design. I'm stitching this, I think it's the called for fabric. It's Beautiful Beige by Permin, I think. It's quite stiff, so I think it's Permin. That's what I've got done so far. So that's going to have 6 hours spent on it. And then number 6 is going to be Winter Wingding, which was my Letters of the Month piece for this month, which I showed you earlier. And then number 7 is Yonder by Hello from Liz Matthews that I showed you earlier. Number 8 is going to be Fern by Nora Corbett. And oops, pick it up. Oh, that is what I've got done on Fern. Now I've just put 6 hours on this because I don't think I'll get it finished, but we'll see how much we get done. This is 28 count Buttercup Joy by Sparklies. I love this colour, I love the fabric. Where am I up to? Number 9 is going to be Foxglove by Nora Corbett. And that is what I've got done on her. Again, I'm not sure of some of these fabrics. I'll tell you what they are when I've stitched it, when I stitch on them. Oh, I've not got me. Number 10 is Egypt Garden by Chatelaine, which is over there. So yeah, not much done on it. I'll put a picture up of what it looks like when it's finished. It's in a scroll frame, that's why it's over there, and I forgot to bring it over. Number 11 is going to be Raven Queen by Mirabilia. As you can see, I'm going to be stitching on a lot of Mirabilias next year, but they need it. And that's what I've got done on her so far. There we go. And then number 12 is going to be Colourful Guitar Landscape by Artsy. This was one of my Letters of the Month pieces this year. And that is what I've got done. I do love the colours in this. So that's that one. Number 13 is the New Start, as I said, to be decided when it's drawn. I didn't want to write something on here and then get to it and think, oh, I don't want to start that now. So yeah. Number 14 is going to be Stars by The Drawn Thread. And I've not stitched on this for a while. That is what I've got done. This was a kitted up chart I bought from the Nimble Thimble. That's what I've got done on it. Again, it's all creased up because it's been in the box for a while. So, yeah. Number 15 is going to be Good Friends by Lizzie Kate. I started this a while ago and then it got put in my box and it ended up at the bottom of my box, so it got forgotten about. because that is what I've got done on it. Let's get my board, it's a bit seasoned, this fabric. And I've put this as a finish. I want to finish this. Put a thread. There we go. So yeah, I want to finish this one. There we go. And then number 16 is going to be Santa's List. That was one of my Letters of the Month pieces this year. And that is what I've got done on it so far. It's just part of the sack. This is just some pink 16 count Ada. And then, where am I up to? Number 17 is going to be Kringles by Little House Needleworks. This was one of my Letters of the Month pieces this year. And this is Parisian grey fabric. That is what I've got done. So yeah, do some more on that this year. Number 18 is going to be another old one, and it's going to be TT Purple Dragon by Heaven and Earth Designs. And it's still in the wooden hoop that it's been in my box in, and that's all I got done. I'm stitching this. I think it's tent stitch. And I think it goes that way. So yeah. It'll come out of this hoop. I'll probably take it out when I'm putting it all away. And then number 19 is going to be A Walk in the Woods by Cross-Eyed Cricket. And I know Amy Globetrotting Stitcher was giving one of these away in her video. So if you'd like this chart, have a look at her video and you could win it. So I've got... Oh, it's not been folded properly, has it? That's what I've got done so far. Do like these. There's some nice pictures in this design. Number 20, no, yeah, number 20 is going to be Crafty Cat by Margaret Sherry. That's what I've, oh, showing you the chart. That's what I've got done so far, and this book is this, and it came free with a magazine, Cross Stitcher magazine, I think. But yeah, that's what I've got done so far. Crafty Cat, and I think that's down for a finish. Yeah, it is. So I've got a lot to do on that one. But yeah, been a whip for a while, so it needs doing. Number 21 is going to be 'Twas the Night by Sue Hillis Designs. So I'm going to stitch on this, because all I've got done, all these loose thread, is that. Yep. There we go. That's that one. 22 is going to be Simple Gifts Christmas by Praiseworthy Stitches. Do you like this design? Just don't get it out often enough. And that is what I've got done on that so far. It only uses 3 colours. I've also got Grace now as well, Simple Gifts Grace, which is purples and it's lovely. But I'm holding off starting it because that one needs to get some work on it. Number 23 is going to be Midnight Watch by Blackbird Designs. This was another one of my Letters of the Month pieces this year. And all I got done on this one was that. So, yep, get some work on that one. And then 24 is going to be my Think Happy Be Happy row by Bent Creek. Again, one of my Letters of the Month pieces. all these letters of the month pieces that I've done this year and made a start on things, and then they've not been touched since. So this is why I wanted to just use WIPs this year, next year. That's what I've got done, and I do like this. I love the colours in this one. There we go. And then finally, number 25 is going to be Strawberry Garden by Blackbird Designs. I remember I did start this as part of a strawberry picking SAL, and I've not stitched on it for a while. And then that is what I've got done on that one, and I do love it. I love this design. Yeah, there we go. So that's my WIPGO. So that's that. Right, I'll be back in a second with my knitting and crochet. Well, it's only been a second for you, but it's been an hour for me. I didn't realise what time it was, and the husband came on from work for lunch, so I've just had to sort that out. But while I was downstairs, I remembered to pick up this. So this is the temperature butterflies that I'm going to do next year instead of temperature typography. I just love those butterflies. And I'm going to use the cold key instead of the varied key, so we might get some brighter colours on there. So, knitting and crochet. So, let's start with, I forgot to put a picture of the yellow jacket that I made for my granddaughter. My daughter took a picture of her in it, so, and I forgot to show it on my last video, so I'll put a picture up there now of my granddaughter in her little yellow jacket. And then I've brought up the crocodile stitch mitts that I've done. There's some loose threads because I've not fastened the threads in, but yeah, that's the finished one. I've almost finished the other one, so I need to just get it finished and then I'll have a pair. But yeah, that's the one. So that's what they look like when they finish. So as I say, I do them so they're just under your coat jacket. So yeah, lovely and warm that. So yeah, that's my little they're actually called dragon scale mitts, but it's crocodile stitch, so I call them crocodile stitch mitts. I've also been knitting on my autumn garden shawl that I showed in my last video. I've been taking this to the library with me on a Wednesday, and knitting on it there. So I've got that much done now. We got into the blues at the top. So yeah. So yeah, there we go. Nice and glittery yarn this. So yeah, that's coming along nicely. As I said, I just do a bit now and again because you're just doing the same thing over and over with that. And then I also pulled out the little cardigan that I started knitting ages ago for my grandson. And I'll have to put a picture up because the pattern is a download that I bought from Wool Warehouse. And it's... I didn't print the picture out, so I'll put a picture up. And I've just forgotten what the yarn is. Smarty, King Cole Smarty yarn, double knitting. This is the back. Now, I started knitting it beginning of this year, I think. Maybe the end of last year. But I realised I was doing size 3 to 4. Because for this jacket, I'm just having a look at the pattern. The sizing was a bit odd. Yeah, it's 18 to 24 months and then 3 to 4 years. And I thought, well, 18 to 24 months was too small because it must have been at the beginning of this year because it is 3 now. He turned 3 in September. So it's probably the end of last year I started doing it. So I thought, well, he's 2 now, so 18 to 24 months isn't going to fit him. So I thought I'll do the 3 to 4, and I did the back, and then I did one of the fronts as well, which I'll show in a minute. And I thought that's going to be massive on him, so I decided to put it aside for a while and did something else for him instead. And then I thought I saw it the other week, and I thought, oh, I better start doing that. I think they're all curling these. There's the front. So I had the back and one of the fronts done. And then since then, I've done the other front. And then I've started on the sleeves. As I've said before, I always knit the sleeves together at the same time. So I know they're exactly the same. So they're the sleeves up to now. So again, I just do this now and again. Just do a few rows now and again. So yeah. But yeah, this is King Cole Smarty, and it's just a blue shade. But yeah, it's only double knitting, so it's not a very thick cardigan or anything, but it's going to be nice when it's done. So that's my knitting and my crochet. I think that's it. Cardigan, yeah. Shawl mitts, yeah. So yeah, that's what I've been knitting on. Hopefully I'll have my mitts finished before Christmas. So yeah, I think I've shown everything now. I think I've done everything on that I've got on my list. So yeah, a very long video. But yeah, I think that's it for today. Other than the dentist thing, there's not much really to tell you. Just, yeah, been getting ready for Christmas, panicking with the dentist, getting anxious because of the dentist. Yeah, other than that, everything's fine. So I'll hopefully do another video in between Christmas and New Year. Again, I'm not sure what day it will be. It'll just be when I know I've got virtually the day to do it. And I'll have some haul. I've ordered quite a few things in the past couple of days. I know some's just arrived while I've been downstairs, but I've not looked at it yet. But I'll show a haul next on my next video. So yeah, so happy stitching. Have a lovely Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate. Take care of yourselves and those you love. Be kind. And I'll see you in 2 weeks' time, roughly. Bye for now.